spammed out people on the internet. Lots of people probably didn't even realise the internet existed then, telling them about a new computer, and if they wanted to come and see it, come along on a particular day when they're having an open event. And that spam got sent to hundreds and hundreds of people, and people started complaining. They were the first anti-spam campaigners, really.
And from those humble beginnings, millions of individual pieces of spam are now sent every hour of every day, which Sophos tracks as it makes its way around the planet. So where does it all come from? Is there a spam capital of the world?
In terms of the spam countries, it's the US, but Warsaw in Poland has a particular problem. There's an internet service provider, Warsaw, responsible for 1 in 20 spam messages. You know, even the Antarctica is sending spam. And 35 in the past 7 days.
So it comes from everywhere. And for us, well, it isn't long before the rubbish starts to pour in. Pills, potions and promises.
So it's 2 days now since we've set up this computer, and we've posted the email address all over the place. And the spam started to come in. We've got 59 so far. I haven't given this email address to anybody I know, so this is all completely unsolicited spam. And we've got people trying to sell me medication, people trying to sell me watches, phones. Oh, and look, and here's one saying, want to chat with me tonight? That's nice. And what we do, every time a mail comes in, we hit reply and type, thank you very much, please send more details. There, that should do it.
The name spam comes from the famous Monty Python sketch, where platefuls of the stuff were constantly offered to a customer, relentless, unwanted and plentiful. So why is there so much of it?
Spam works. When you get a spam in your inbox, you may think, how would anyone ever buy anything from this? Why would anyone ever bother? But in our research, we found something like 1 in 10 people admit they have purchased goods sold via spam. So occasionally, people will get a spam message and think, actually, yes, I would like some of that. And they click on the link because it's easy to do it. And the spammers will continue for as long as that happens.
3 days in, and it's slowly building up.
187 so far, which, to be honest, isn't as many as I thought we'd get. So what we're going to do is try something a bit different. We're going to try entering some online competitions. You know the sort of thing, they come in banner headlines and pop-ups. We're going to enter some of those and see if that increases the amount of spam we get.
Clicking on links and entering online competitions is a guaranteed junk mail attractor, as you end up adding yourself to a spammer database. Posting your details on chat rooms also means it will get picked up by spam bots, computer programs which scan the internet and harvest email addresses. And the type of stuff we're getting is typical: pharmaceutical products and penny share offers. Spammers often make their money by getting you to click on a link and grabbing your bank details. Like in the case of a recent bit of spam, which offered half-naked pictures of Britney Spears. And if you did click on one of those links, this is the journey you'd have made.
If you're sat at home in Abingdon and you click on the link and it takes you to Warsaw in Poland, that particular in fact. Clicking on that link takes you to another website. The first website it takes you to is actually in the US, which has got a piece of malware, a computer virus, that then redirects you to another location. In this case, it's Beijing in China, which again has got another piece of malware on it that redirects you to yet another location, in this case, Russia. And the final piece of malware that is actually installed on your machine is what we call a banking Trojan, which is something that's sitting in the background waiting for you to log in to your online bank and steal your details and send it off to the malware author. In this case, it was a Brazilian banking Trojan, so somebody targeting Brazilian banks.
From the beach, back to our office, and it seems we've had a bit of a deluge.
It's been 8 days now, and we've had a leap in numbers, mostly due to entering all those online competitions. Remember, after 3 days, we had 187, and now we've reached the mighty heights of 1,020.
Still to come, we see just how large our inbox gets after 1 month. And we meet the man who took on the spammers and won.
I took them to court, and they regret it, I would imagine.